All right, hey, how y'all doing? I'm back. Trying to knock these things on out, but I'm caught up. This is Love and Hip Hop Miami season. What is this? Hold on. That my remote control. Is a lie. Y'all probably can hear it. Season 4, episode 11. This is Indecent Proposal. I don't know. I feel so shiny or whatnot, but I swear I did not like put no Vaseline on. I'm just like oily or something today. I don't know, but we started off where we left off with Sheila, Princess, and Neri talking about the retreat that Neri can't go to. And I'm just mad at Princess because, bitch, how you missing the whole point that she was trying to say? And she explained it more than once. She explained it the first time that you met. She explained it the first time that you was invited. She explained it when you mentioned it to try to invite Neri. She explained it then. Neri brought it up again. She explained it once more. Then you trying to throw in this, well, what about the women with the black kids, bitch? So you want me to bring the white people too? Know how many white girls got black kids? Do they need to be here as well? Girl, that's a whole separate retreat for a whole nother event. Why couldn't you understand that this particular retreat and event was only based on African American women wellness, not everybody else with black kids? What kind of shit is that, Princess? I just don't even understand. Like, it's not about that. Like, she should have just been like, well, then I guess I'm gonna have to invite your ass then too, since you acting like you just don't get it. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, and I was on her Sheila's side last episode and this episode. I'm guessing Nuri got it. She wasn't saying nothing, but my guess was that she did get it. The fact that the princess got all emotional about a whole nother subject is just was ridiculous to me. Like, I can't believe she did that. Like, really? I just it just kind of made me upset. Like, this how I want to start the show with her being a like I'm not a big fan of Princess. I did not want Red J to marry her at all. I think she's just literally boring, basic. There's nothing to her. Like, just straight monotone. Like, I just Ray J, why? Why? Okay. So then we switched to Suki. I don't know who she was talking to, her grandma, her auntie, her cousin, and whatever. It was something about Kill Bill and their relationship, like they still on rocky grounds or whatever you want to call it. And she just not sure, like, should we be together? Should we not be together? I don't know. And so the grandma, auntie, cousin gave her the advice. And she does mention that she got her Instagram back. So that means she gets to open up the store with no problem because now she sent out the invite and everybody can come and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then we get these sisters. We got Flo, we got Gael, and their other sister. I assume can't remember her name. But she had said that Marlon was trying to touch her butt too. So in this conversation, they are being sisterly and, trying to reconnect on a sisterly level and, understanding. And we end up finding out that Gael has a son who's in his 20s and early 20s. He got caught with, I think, a weapons gun charge or some type of charge. And he ended up violating his probation, when sent him to prison for 2 years. So of course she's, crying and sad because she's like, geez, I can't even go see my son or nothing definitely because of COVID. And she just doesn't know, like, is he okay, because I mean, when you're young in prison, you just don't know, or, you just hope that they're okay. And then when he gets out, hopefully he, tries to, walk a straight path. And, Florence and her other sister said, we're there for you. And of course, we just got to be more sisterly and get back connected and, more of a family unit. So Joy know that she done messed up, with that whole pastor lady trying to come in there and talk to Trina or whatnot. And I think she tried to apologize or whatever, because Bobby was like, is you going to apologize? Okay, it just wasn't right timing, and maybe you could have consulted her first and just see where her head was at before maybe you did it. But either way, I mean, ain't no bad feelings. They family. And Trina, her stance is literally just like, you know, you can't just come in here and tell me that God said that I need to that the storm is gonna be over and I'm gonna have my peace and all this type stuff and it's coming soon and whoop de whoop. Like, don't that's not like necessarily real. So that's kind of where she was at. Like, ain't no disrespect to the lady and what she do for a living or anything like that. It was just, I know for a fact God and I go and tell you to go and tell Trina that, just, you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop de whoop, you don't get over it and your daddy and mama say hi or whatever. Like, come on, I mean your brother and mama say hi. But anywho, who was that? Trina, Bobby and them, and then Suki dude. He just talking to his friend about Suki, like, cause he love her oh so much. And the only thing I can think of every time I see them when they talk about their relationship is Marriage Boot Camp, Reality Stars on WeTV. Yes, I have a feeling that they might pop up on there. Like, it's one going on now, but they might pop up on there. Excuse me, y'all. But they might pop up on there in the next season or something, the hip hop edition. So they ain't really talking about nothing. I love her. I love her. I gotta get her back. Okay, cool. So Amada meet up with Neri and Princess. They talking about what happened with Sheila and whatnot. Princess still on her little stance, like, why couldn't you just invite everybody? All I can think about is my mom and how she could have just benefited from raising me, and all that type of whoopty woo. And I'm like, girl, you just don't get it. So I wasn't even really all up in that conversation. So I know she said she wasn't going. I forget how Neri felt about it, and I forget about how Amada felt about it. But basically, Princess was the one like, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be for everybody. Like, girl, no, it's called different events for different people. I just don't understand why she couldn't catch that. But she didn't. Okay. So then we meet up with oh, no. Amada goes on to tell her that, she had a miscarriage. And of course, they're, as moms and things of that nature, probably had a couple themselves. They had sympathy and gave her a little nourishment of, you know, um, that little support that everybody needs when they tell somebody something. So, okay. Women power, for everybody, I guess. Shoot, girl, Princess, I couldn't believe she just don't get it. Like, how many different ways can Sheila explain it to you for you to catch that is not, I'm not trying to be mean or do whatever, but this is what my brand and my movement and my followers, this is what that is for. Go and read my book. Go and read my website. Whatever she need to do to get it, Sheila. Like, I just feel like she just don't get it. So it is what it is. All right. So I forgot about Amada talking to the girls about her dad and stuff, because he's supposed to be leaving, right? And she kind of wanted him to stay a little longer or whatever. I don't know, but they really, because they know their relationship isn't like the super best. He just kind of reconnected with her, so she's a little sad about him leaving. And she goes home and she's like, "Oh, mom, guess what? I think we should. I got some plans. I think we should hang out and do like family things. You, me, and dad." And she like, wait a minute, hold on, let me show you something. So they go to the back, or go to the kitchen, and there's a note and there's some flowers. She gave Amada the note. The note says, "Sorry, Amada, but I gotta go back home. I hope this time that we spent together we can make up for the love that we lost, or the time that we lost. And, I'll talk to you later. Hold you in my heart and hope you hold me in your heart. And I love you. Love, Daniel," or whatever. So she just pull out the whole telenovela. Oh my, like, just the tears get the flowing. She just crazy, like angry, of course. And she throws the flowers and walks away. That's all I can really say about that. Like, Nah, I'm out of me. Oh my God, and he doesn't love me. I feel like he did all this. I did this for nothing, Um, because she reached out. So it's like, dang, I did all this work to get this fool to actually be my dad for a couple months, and now it's all over. Like, does he even love me? Like, all these different questions. I'm like, okay, we get it. I'm out. So Trina and Bobby and them, they decide to take another approach, which is like some yoga type exercise with the singing bells and the didgeridoo. Is that how I said the long horn thing? Didgeridoo. I don't know, but it actually kind of worked. They all got zenned out. I think they probably passed out, went to sleep, and got a little peace for a second, and then it started to rain. So of course, you get my hair wet, shit. So, that was cool, nice and peaceful. Then we flipped to Florence and Gael. They're at Florence's restaurant. I think this is Florence's restaurant. And I forgot, Gael had a restaurant too, but she's not necessarily the star, so we'll highlight that later, I guess, if we ever get there. But basically, you know, she this is the meeting to figure out what the hell that this fool been doing. What's her husband name? I don't forget. Maurice? No. What the fuck is that nigga name? But anywho, the girl and him, they all getting together so they can squash this. And yes, she get up there and she tell them like the whole thing that happened. He came, she was at the restaurant or something chilling. She was sitting like on top of the picnic table. She had on a long skirt, and he just came over, was talking, and then he lifted up the skirt and and she said she was gonna tell her right away and all these things. Well, obviously it didn't happen like that, but you know, and she was going off like, you a dog, you ain't no good, you this, you that. We should jump him right now. We should jump this fool right now. I'm like, girl, calm down. It ain't even your husband. That's her husband. But she was up there in his face. She did get a couple smacks on him real quick before the security came and got him. And, or should I say, yeah, got him, broke him up, kind of separated him. And the friend was trying to hit her with her purse and everything. I'm like, this is a mess. Like, yeah, let's all jump up together. Let's all jump up. I'm like, this is a mess. Like, y'all both embarrassed. Mostly the wife, obviously, Flo. But girls, why is you so hype? That's all I want to know. Like, you ain't had to be that hype over that because he ain't yours. Eat the booty gang. No, not this episode. Next episode, I'm just watching a little preview for Drink Champs with Trick Daddy. We all know, you know what I'm saying? Get that leg up or you don't. Okay. Okay, we gotta get there next week, y'all. Okay, anyway. If you know, you know, okay. Suki opened up her store. It's all cool. Everybody was there, our friends and family. If I'm ever down there and it's open, I'm gonna go check it out. And yeah, it was cool. I was like, look, and it was cool. Nothing major to it besides Kill Bill showed up and he made this whole big announcement about how he loves Suki so much and he loved her kids and just loved them being together. So he got down on one knee, you don't take me back. And her friend, whoever friend, I think it was Suki friend, she's like, I got something to say. I ain't gonna cry, but I'm gonna cry. He is the best man Suki ever had. Oh, and he a good man. And you know what? Y'all gonna be alright. Okay. I'm like, okay, really? They know they dramatic as heck. Hood as heck, ghetto as okay. But I love it. I love it. Ghetto fuck sometimes. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. But anyway, that was it. This is Love and Hip Hop Miami VH1. Not much this episode, but we got a little bit, a couple laughs. So see y'all next time. Eat the booty gang. Eat the booty gang. Daddy. Leg up. Sorry, that's just the funniest thing. If you know, you know.